if, number one, I do not do any withdrawals annually. So no withdrawals, okay? I do not do it. Even if people who will watch the recorded one, do it right now. Forget these theory things. We want to build wealth. In our community, boss, we are about to launch the Onama dashboard. I hope you will be signing up so that we see how people are racing towards the 10 million shillings, right? The numbers, of course, all the names will be fake names, but you will know your name yourself, right? And then we'll just have a dashboard. We see monthly, what are you doing? Where are you putting your portfolio? We're going to have battalions and all those. So the task is, I do not remove or withdraw any interest to maximize compounding. Have you done that? Can I get some people saying yes, 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 yes? Amount is 10,000 shillings. Period is 6 years. Rate is 18%. And then you come and say, the task is, please tell me what is the amount at the end of the period. Amount at the end of the period. If, number one, I do not remove any interest to maximize compounding. Number two, say there that I increase my contribution every year by the inflation rate. Remember again, one of our biggest drugs when you're building wealth and you're using these financial instruments, cash flow producing assets, one of the biggest things you always have to have in mind is inflation. Because remember, inflation is, let me use very simple words, it's like somebody removing money from your bank account, but your bank balance remaining the same. So it's one of the biggest fool's game, because if you have, let's say, 10% return on 1 million shillings, at the end of the year, if you check your account the next year, you have 1.1 million. There's nobody who cannot do this. Even if you are a guard, you can be able to set up 10,000 shillings every month. Great. So after 6 years, you have what? 1,302. Great. So say starting with, now this is another chart. The next step now. Starting with that amount, 1,302,908, starting with 1,302,908. Sawa? Say, what's happening here? Comma, compound at, same amount, compound at 18.5% per annum. Per annum for 10 years. At year 6, you'll be at 1.36 million. Well done, Miles. I like you. This now you are not talking. Well done, Christine. Well done, Mudoni. So starting with 1,302,000. So starting with 1 million, diesel, starting with 1,302,902, compound at 18.5% per annum for 10 years. Don't wait, comma. Assuming, one, I do not withdraw to maximize compounding. To max compounding. Diesel, home diesel. My dog is here. My dog also wants to be financially literate to max compounding. I've been meeting a lot of you on the streets, man. So thank you so much for greeting me. Please, when you meet me, holla, 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 holla. I'm always very happy to see you guys. Anything? So I do not withdraw anything to max compounding, right? Then, number two, compounding is per annum. That is already written down. Here is number three. Period is 10 years. I think you had already written that, right? By the way, no adjustment. We're not even adjusting for inflation. Okay? Then here say post final output. Wapendwa.
Please clarify for 1.36 million. We put that principal and continue
Wapendwa. Wapendwa. Let me tell you, today is the day you break free. I'm telling you. Poverty is dead. We came to bury poverty. By the way, people, you need to help me with ideas. We need to shock this city. I was thinking of we go and get like a Jeep, or a Mercedes G-Wagon, black, and we put a black coffin on top. Ama watu wanasema ni mashetani. Because we are going to bury poverty in the CBD. All right, so let me come back. 10,000, you cash flow 140,000 shillings per month without ever lifting a finger. So step one, you take your 10,000 shillings every month. You come talk to us. We set you up in a diversified portfolio. We achieve 18.5% per annum return. Okay, fantastic. So every month you're setting up. Every month you're putting the 10,000, and we achieve 18.5% annually. You do not. I repeat, you do not remove anything for the first 6 years. Okay. Now, the other thing you're also doing is that every year you're adjusting your contribution by inflation so that the final amount is not inflation eroded, okay? So you're adjusting for inflation. So it's either you adjust the contribution for inflation or we go more aggressive on the return. A better strategy to adjust the contribution as opposed to going aggressive on the return, because as we argue in our community, the return is not the problem, the amount is a problem, okay? So put that in for 6 years. What happens is at the end of year 6, you now have 1.3 million Kenya shillings. I'm so sorry, my diaspora people. I don't know, we'll start talking dollars again, but let me just close this today. So now you have 1.3 million Kenya shillings, okay? Or 1.3 million shillings. So in dollars, you start with $50 per month. You now have about $11,000, okay? In 6 years. Great. Now, after that, you now lift up your hands and say, freedom is coming tomorrow. What happens next now? You now take that 1.3 million. You are doing nothing else. Of course, if you continue contributing, this thing becomes wild. You will even begin to wonder, why isn't everybody doing this? This thing is so obvious, it's annoying. All right, fine. So you now take that 1.3 million, put it again. We come, sit, we look at your cash, we look at your portfolio, we adjust the portfolio, achieve the same 18.5%, but now it's one lump sum. You are not adding anything ever, okay? Wait 10 years. Doing nothing, doing absolutely nothing. Of course, we can layer that strategy with strategic liquidations, where you are selling all those lands they cheated you is investment. You are selling them over time, you're adding. And then, of course, you didn't die at year 6, you're still adding money. But we are assuming you just worked for 6 years only. Yeah, so 20 to 26. You are now 26 years old. Then, for the next 10 years until you're 36, you do nothing. No contribution. Of course, that's not even practical. But you do nothing. No contributions, no additions, nothing. 1.3 million, 18.5%, 10 years. What comes out? 7.1 million. Are there such portfolios in TZ? Baraza, we will be sharing my email address. Hit me up. We have very, very interesting plays for you. Again, we have argued severally. Don't focus on Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda. In order for you, some of the stuff I'm going to be showing you here today, I can see our time is up, but please just, for those who have to drop off, we will provide the recording, but if you can stay with us for a few more minutes so that we kill this story. So now, you now have 7.1 million. I'm getting 7.1 million. Fantastic. Are you seeing that, everybody? Somebody say yes. It comes for 10 years without adding anything else. Did you say compounding? Say it comes to Miles, your mathematics is wrong. Please check your math. Has anybody gotten 7 million? I can see somebody got 7 million here. Who else has gotten 7 million? Please talk to me. This math, this is the only math you need, by the way. There is no other math you need. The other things, leave the professionals. Leave us to do what we do. Leave us to come and do regressions and analysis and trend analysis. And that's our work now. Your work is only this one. I got 6.8. I got 7 million. 7 million is the number. Please check your math, yeah? You're compounding 10,000 shillings. You're contributing monthly. It's 18.5%. You don't withdraw interest. Did you adjust? Did you adjust for inflation, baby? Adjust for inflation, yeah? Adjust your contribution for inflation every month. Every year, sorry. Fantastic. So when you now take this 1.3 million, now do this with me. When you take this one, so you're at 7.1 million. Great. So say, invest 7.1 million at, who's this calling me when we're doing very serious things here? Hi. Airplane mode. Invest 7.9 million at 18.5% annual compound interest.